welcome to, what day is this? This is Vlogmas day 15, and I am going to, well, it's the same day as yesterday. So you're seeing this video on Tuesday, but I'm filming this on Monday, so I'm trying to get ahead again. But a few Vlogmases I've done, cook with me's, so I figure I would do another cook with me since I'm already about to cook dinner. So this will go up about dinner time on the East Coast, so I think that maybe some of you will also cook with me. We are going to make Moroccan fish, spiced fish with rice. It was couscous, but now it's rice, so I'm gonna go grab my iPad. So I've made this meal a few times and it's really delicious. So tonight we've made all of these meals. This is Mealime, this is the meal planning app we use. So we've made 3 meals so far. We've made this tacos, salmon with asparagus. This is tacos that my husband made for me last night. And tonight I'm gonna do the Moroccan Moroccan fish, carrot, zucchini. It's carrot, zucchini, bell pepper skillet with couscous. And this, guys, this recipe is very involved, like super involved, but it's delicious. So I keep putting it back on the menu, but like, doesn't that look good? We're not gonna have couscous, we're gonna have rice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make some brown rice instead of couscous, because we don't have like the big pearled couscous. Oh, and we're also gonna make a martini to go along with dinner tonight, because that's the kind of day I'm having. So I'm gonna grab some brown rice. Oh, it looks like we're due for some more brown rice. Look at my label. Like, can we just admire my Cricut label? Oh, you can't even see it. Look it. Look it. Doesn't that look cute? I love it. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna get the rice cooker out. It's over here. Where's the rice cooker? Here it is. You know, it's weird. Sometimes I want to use the rice cooker. I have this little Dash rice cooker. How adorable is that? Sometimes I want to use the rice cooker, and sometimes I just want to use a pie. It's really weird. It depends on how I'm feeling, really. So I have this little like instruction manual, because for some reason the proportions on this are not the same as like normal rice. So, and I never remember what it is. I mean, it's got some cute recipes in here too, but I just always keep it with the rice cooker. So it's short green brown rice, 3/4 of a cup of rice to 1.5 cups water. So I don't even know what to do with this. So let's go get that stuff. We'll do 3/4 of a cup of rice. By the way, this is my favorite measuring cup, because you don't have to look at the side. You can just look on top and see how much is in here. Yeah, because it's got measurements on the inside. Like, what? That is the cool. I mean that was a really good idea. So this is of course OXO, one of my favorite brands. So we've got 3/4 of a cup of rice. All right, set it and forget it. Oh shoot, I forgot to defrost the fish, but I'm gonna do that really fast. A ton of frozen fish, because we like to eat fish, shrimp, and then tilapia. Yeah, all right. I don't think I've ever had the frozen tilapia from Whole Foods. Look at this big old bag. This is amazing. Oh, hello, Clover. Where did you come from? I know, it's getting closer to your dinner time now. I'm getting hungry, huh? Yeah. Oh, I said the magic word. I said the H word, hungry. Let's see. Oh, these are like individually wrapped. That's cool, but they're kind of small. These are really small. These won't take very long to defrost. They're really small. Should I make 3 instead of 2? Maybe I should. How many do I make? Do I make 3 instead of 2? I'm gonna make 3, and if we have leftovers, we'll just eat it tomorrow. It's fine. All right, we're just gonna throw them in the fridge here, and they should defrost in about a half hour. Probably not even that long, maybe like 20 minutes. Just because they're so small, they should be not very hard to defrost. So let's get out the rest of our stuff. We need carrot, 1 medium carrot, some chicken broth, cilantro, diced tomatoes, garlic, lemon, red bell pepper, and that's it for vegetables. Oh, we need a zucchini squash and half a medium red onion, yellow onion. We've got that. Clover totally thinks I'm talking to him, by the way. He's like, who are you talking to? Do your dogs do that? Well, I mean, how many of you talk to the camera? So we've got our onion here, saved from last time. And we've got 2 zucchini in here. This is a tiny, tiny baby one. This one is just about at the end of its life. So let's make all the zucchini. We'll just cook the whole. We'll cook all the zucchini. And we'll get 1 carrot. Alright, I love the way it says 1 carrot, whatever that means. It's like, or 1 medium carrot, because whatever that means, because like, here's like a large carrot. I don't know. We're gonna wash all these vegetables and I will be right back. By the way, I've got my vegetable drying sheet. I bought this a couple of years ago and thought it was the dumbest thing. I don't think it's dumb anymore. I think it's actually pretty cool. Okay, Clover was hanging around and I like wasn't even thinking. I know 100,000% why he's hanging around. He's hoping he can get some of this or some of this because he loves vegetables, loves it. Here he's coming back around. He heard me talking about him. Do you want to eat vegetable? You want to eat vegetables? I know that carrots are your favorite. I know, I will give you some carrot, okay? Do you want a carrot snack? I have some carrot for you. You want a carrot snack? I have some already cut up for you. Look at that. I have some cut up for you. Okay, here you go. You want one? Yummy. Oh yes. Yummy carrots. He's got his own bag of carrot snacks. You can have a couple before dinner, okay? Mmm. You want more? You want another piece? There you go. There you go. You're very good taking treats gently. Very good. You want another one? Okay, there you go. Okay. That's all you get before dinner, okay? So I got vegetables drying here on this mat. I mean, it's pretty cute, right? It works. But I got the tiniest little salad spinner for herbs. It's basically an herb spinner. So here's this part of it, and then it's got a little spinny turny thing on the top. So cute. Now we've got nice dry cilantro. Very nice. Pour that out here on the mat. Ooh, biggest snowstorm in years. Major winter storm to arrive midweek. Click here for all the details on snow amounts and timing for your location. No! Snowmageddon is coming. I'm not happy about that. Winter storm weather watches and advisories have been issued across the Northeast for what is shaping up to be the most significant winter storm in several years. Miss me with that. OMG. All right, we should do an order tonight. We're gonna do an order tonight, a food order. Hopefully we'll get it delivered tomorrow. What's the forecast? I'm afraid. All right. Okay, snowfall expected Thursday. Okay, we'll get our order in tonight. We'll get our order delivered tomorrow. Then Thursday we can like chill. I'll make chili, it'll be great. All right, Winter Wonderland. Clover, are you ready? Oh my gosh. I dropped some cilantro on the floor, but he was standing in front of it and not eating it. And by the way, he is the best at doing that. We have practiced leave it so many times that he's so good at like, he doesn't immediately just eat anything that falls on the floor that he can eat. So I'm very proud of him for that. He's like Mondo good boy. But we're gonna get to preparing our vegetables. Oh, we need a whole bunch of spices too. Oh, we need flour? Okay, well, let's get some cans out. We need garlic. We need 2 cloves of garlic. Okay, well, in my world, 2 cloves of garlic always means like 4 cloves of garlic. But I'll cut as many as I've got here. It looks like I've got 2 small, like I've got 2 tiny ones one medium-sized one and one large one. So like this was like, that was all that was left on the bulb. So we're just gonna make all of these. We're just gonna make them. We're not gonna make them. We're gonna cut all of those. So rip for that head of garlic. Go through a lot of that as well in this house. All right, we're also gonna need some brown sugar. All right, how much flour do we need? Because I want to get all the stuff out before I'm like really getting started. Clover, you're getting your dinner very soon. All right, I got all these spoons. Let's do spices and stuff. Okay, so we're gonna need a tablespoon. Oh, I gotta be careful when I take the top off of the flour, because it's got this scoop in it now, and the scoop sometimes can be a little bit messy. But the design is good otherwise, but like, wow, because if it's all the way up to the top, then the scoop gets stuff on it. So we need a tablespoon of flour. This is just to adhere to the fish, to get it nice and, what does the flour do? It gets it like a nice crust on it. All right, put the flour back. And how much brown sugar? We'll just have to remember that that's the flour there. What's with the brown sugar? Well, that goes with the tomatoes. So let's grab the brown sugar. Where is the brown sugar? It's up here somewhere. Oh no. Oh, we have brown sugar that's in a box. Well, we're gonna have to deal with that, won't we? I think this must be our brand new brown sugar. So let's take out a half a teaspoon of that. Yeah, my husband opened this and like was like, "You deal with it," and I forgot that it was open, so we're gonna have to deal with that. What's that? A half a teaspoon of brown sugar. Okay, so that is this little guy. We'll do half a teaspoon. We'll really pack it in there. There we go. Brown sugar. Put it in the cutest ramekin I could find. Look how small and cute that is. Adorable. Okay. So, you know, we're gonna have to seal this a little better than he had it, okay? Let's mondo. Alright. This little thing is way better than a lot of other of those bag clips, because look at that. That's so good, right? All right, put that back in the box for now. I guess I will deal with it in tomorrow's Vlogmas video. Okay, so back in the pantry. Then we're gonna need some tomato paste. Boom, tomato paste. Diced tomatoes. Diced tomatoes. Boom. Diced tomatoes. That's the brown sugar that's there. And we're gonna need some chicken broth. 4 ounces of chicken broth. Okay, we can do that. Okay, I don't really have chicken broth. I do have bouillon. This stuff. We just use this in lieu of like whenever a recipe asks for chicken broth. I think it's kind of salty, but it's also delicious and amazing. So I'm just gonna keep using this because it's bomb. All right. Just don't need a whole lot of it, you know, like for like this, I can put like this much and it'll be just fine in here. Okay, we'll just put that right on the side like that. And we're gonna need a whole bunch of spices. I'm gonna put those in here. Okay, so we need half a teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon. All right, paprika, half a teaspoon. We need half a teaspoon of cumin. This one has a new label on it. How fabulous. Half a teaspoon of cumin. I mean, approximately, give or take, whatever. No, it's good. Ooh, that's empty, huh? Well, we'll use this fancy pink Himalayan salt, even though it's like mostly empty. All right, that's fine. 1/4 teaspoon chili powder. Okay, let's change it up. 1/4 teaspoon. 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder. All right, oh, that smells good. All right, quarter of a teaspoon of turmeric. Quarter of a teaspoon of turmeric. Okay, there we go. We got turmeric, and then we're gonna need some black pepper on top of that. I will just grind some into the spices. Grind, 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 grind. Try not to get it everywhere. Not that it really matters. We're in the kitchen, we're making a mess. I like pretty big pieces of pepper because then you get that nice peppery taste. All right, that looks like the right amount of spices. Oh, it smells so good. All right, spices are there. Now, I think we're good to start like chopping stuff. All right. All right, a little bit, tiny bit of cleaning before we get started chopping. Chop, chop, chopping. All right. All right, carrot peeled. Gonna get my chopping board out. Chopping board? No. Cutting board out. So, nice plastic cutting board here. We're using a mixture of like plastic and wooden cutting boards a lot. So, grab my knife. I think that will sharpen him a bit. It's looking a little bit sketcheroony. All right, we changed the battery in the camera. I don't know if you guys can hear the rice cooker because the microphone is aimed at me and not the rice cooker, but it is making some noise back there. So we're gonna go ahead and cut our onion. We're gonna slice this boy. We don't have to dice today. I'm just gonna put this right in here and deal with that way because I'm too lazy to walk over the trash can right now. Oh, it's got this like layer of bleh. I feel like the little weird skin layer sometimes that stays on there is like slippery and gross. All right, I'm gonna get a bowl out to throw this stuff in. Here we go, little bowl, little bowl. Oh my gosh, you guys, have you guys been cooking up a storm ever since you've sort of been locked down? Because I know that we have not been going to restaurants, like at all, to eat inside the restaurant. I know they're open, but like, it just doesn't feel good to me, so we've mostly been ordering in, but even then, we haven't really been doing it that much. And I feel kind of bad because like, I want to support my favorite, establishments where we like to eat, especially like the hot pot place. Like we love hot pot and haven't had hot pot since the whole lockdown started. So, which is ironic because we have a hot pot, right? To make the hot pot. We just haven't gotten around to like, getting the ingredients, making the soup and having all the hot pot things, before we actually do the hot pot. So I don't know. And I know the place that we go to for hot pot actually does have like a takeaway hot pot. We just haven't done that yet. So we'll see. Maybe we'll do that sometime in the near future, just to support, because we legit would eat there. At least once a month at least, we'd go for hot pot. It was part of like it used to be part of our like Sunday evening ritual. Like, Sunday evening, you're getting ready for the week. And for those of you who have never been to hot pot, it's an amazing experience. It's sort of like a pan-Asian, sort of group dining experience. It's, in Japan, it's called shabu shabu. And I think that actually means swish swish, because what they bring you like a big bowl of soup, and it has this, at this burner at the table, and it starts to boil and cook, and then they bring you all kinds of things to cook in the soup. So I would usually get fish cakes, not fish cakes, I'm sorry, fish tofu, which is different from a fish cake. Well, it is a fish cake, but it's different from actual fish cakes. And I'd also get spam and I would get all kinds of vegetables. Sometimes we would get mushrooms, and I would always get the really hot broth, like the really hot Sichuan pepper broth, and you basically make a soup, and you all can share the broth. So what you do is you drop your stuff in, and then you take your chopsticks and you swish swish, and you make this amazing soup. Oh, we got noodles with it. Oh, so good. It's so good, and it's such a fun, immersive experience. I had a few really fun birthdays at Hot Pot. And there's a bunch of hot pot places around here in Chinatown. There's one in Cambridge that I really like to go to. So when this nonsense is all over and you guys want to explore something new and there's a hot pot place near you, definitely check it out. It's so fun and so delicious. It's really good on a cold day. Like if it's snowing out or like really frigid, go in there, get some hot pot. It'll warm you right down to your bones. It's so good, and it's such a fun bonding experience for either you and your friend or your lover or whatever. It's a really fun, immersive dining experience. It can be kind of expensive because they bring you all these little sides and all these, I guess, soup ingredients a la carte. And sometimes they can be like, you want Spam? $5, and you're getting like, a can of Spam like cut up in the shape of hearts or whatever. So it doesn't really make the best financial sense all the time, but it is a really fun experience. And I know there's a chain actually called Happy Lamb. I feel like it might be, this might be a conspiracy, but I feel like it's owned by Yum Brands, like the McDonald's brands. But Happy Lamb is the place to go. Happy Lamb makes the best hot pot broth. Like, so good. Oh my gosh. You can just eat the broth and it's so good. I mean, their whole brand is about the broth. Like they have shirts that say broth so hard and, things like that. So, but they are chef's kiss, so good. And they have delicious sort of weird things on the menu every now and again. Not weird, but like stuff that the owner is like, I have this new thing, you want to try it? Like he'll come over and be like, hey guys, because he knows who we are. And he's like, I just putting this thing on the menu, you guys want to try it? We're like, yeah. And sometimes they're good and sometimes we're like, I don't know, like this, but the mushrooms he had on the menu like last year were so good. But I can't wait to go again, and I hope they survive this. I really do, because it's been tough for restaurants. But anyway, I guess I've been saying we've been cooking a lot, or at least I have. And it's been fun, but I get that kitchen fatigue, like there's always dirty dishes in this sink, like all the time, 24/7, because we're eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the house, when usually, when we were working or when things are normal, sometimes we would go out for breakfast or out for lunch, or my husband won't be here for lunch. And now we're just eating in the house all the time, and it's always dirty dishes. So there's an endless cycle of dishes, and it can get a little bit exhausting. Okay, so we're gonna put this garlic in with the onions, and that will be that. Yeah, we like a lot of garlic in here. What? Uh-oh. I just got some pictures from a client. She's probably gonna be watching. And I'm excited to look at them, but I have to wait. One thing I love a lot is getting like end pictures from projects that clients do, because it's so satisfying, and it makes me it fills me with like untold joy. So I will look at those later, but it's very tempting to look at them now. Okay, next mundo, and I'm just basically doing all of my mise en place, because like I hate like doing mise en place while I'm trying to cook at the same time, all the chopping and stuff. No one wants that. Okay, so we will do, how do we deal with the veg? So we will, pepper into thin strips. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Do you guys love bell peppers? I have a very soft spot for bell peppers. Oh, okay. How are you supposed to open bell peppers? Like, I know there's a technique, but I just haven't looked it up yet, and I like have my own like jacked up way of like dealing with bell peppers. So I'm like, yeah, there we go, we did it. There's 100% a technique that's probably like way more efficient and cooler, but I just don't know what it is yet. There are so many things to learn in the world that I just, I take my time. All right, let's go get the seeds out of these. Oh, Clover, it's getting close to your dinner time, huh, bud? thin strips. Oh, we got seeds on the knife, seeds on the knife. Dishcloth here. Okay, so, oh, these go in with the peppers and the garlic too. I think they do. I have a bunch of Serrano chilies in the refrigerator. I don't know what to do with them. And you know what? I guess I can make a hot sauce. That might be the move, because they're legit at the end of their life. Like they're gonna go to waste if I don't cook them. So I think maybe tomorrow, yeah, I'll figure out. I'll make a hot sauce or something. I gotta do something with them, or I could pickle them, I guess. That also might be the move, is pickled. I definitely have vinegar, but I think we need to order some more vinegar. So I'm gonna put that on the shopping list. Definitely 100%. All right, these look like thin strips to me. Yes. All right. Can go in with all of this stuff here. Well, this bowl is clearly not big enough for what I need to be doing. Okay. What do I do with the rest of the vegetables here? Wait a minute. Tell me about the rest of the vegetables. Okay, that's the cilantro. Where does the zucchini happen? Oh wait, thinly sliced zucchini. Okay, I can do that. Wait, what happened to the carrots also? Sometimes these directions I'm like, what happened? Hello, carrots? Oh, thinly sliced carrot. Okay, and zucchini. Okay, we'll do the thin slices for both. So actually, we've got this whole like quarantine routine down, you know, like kind of start making dinner around 6 and or 5. 5. This recipe takes a long time, like 45 minutes. It's kind of an epic meal line recipe. Most of them don't take that long. They take like 30 to 40 minutes. This one takes like, well, I mean, to be honest, it's usually taken me over an hour to make this. So there it is. But maybe that was just the first time. I know that the first time it took me so long to make this because it was so much prep in the beginning. But after I've made it a few times, it didn't take as long. All right, we're gonna take the top off of this zucchini because it was a little moldy. Thinly sliced, so I don't need to have this, do I? I've been enjoying Vlogmas. It's been a little bit challenging this year because of the world situation, so I've just been kind of dragging my heels a little bit. Normally Vlogmas is not like I had gotten to a point where I sort of had it down, you know, but this year is different and it's a little more of a challenge for me. I think in December, after it's over, I mean, I always usually take a long break after Vlogmas from uploading and for my own reset sanity. I do believe though, I will be taking a little longer off than I usually do, but don't worry. I'll make sure there's stuff ready to go up, but I just won't be actively filming, so there will be a point in time when there is nothing, like a couple of weeks. But I know you guys understand that this is sort of a hamster wheel kind of thing that we have going on here on the YouTubes, and we need to sort of, I don't know, sometimes I feel like it's okay to get off the wheel and sometimes it doesn't feel like it is. So in January I'm gonna commit to taking at least 4 weeks and just rebooting and making sure all my ducks are in a row, because I've gotten behind on a bunch of like actual life things, which is like, oh. So, and I also want to see my parents. So hopefully by January it will be a little more chill so that when I go down there, it won't be as hazardous. So I'll need time to get like negative COVID tests, all that stuff. So, wow, thinking about that is like really intense. Okay, all my vegetables are cut and ready to rock. Oh, I just have to shave the cilantro and mince the cilantro leaves. All right, we'll do that. Clover's by the door, like looking very depressed and sad. I mean, I probably should feed him after I'm finished dicing the cilantro, and then I'll come back and we'll get cooking. Yeah, I think that's the move. I may be talking during the cooking, maybe not, because we'll see what happens with the time. But definitely a martini evening for sure. You guys like martinis if you drink adult beverages? I really like them. I like them. Well, we have some pepper stuffed olives, so I always put a little bit of the brine in there, make my martini a little bit dirty. I think maybe it's just because I like salty stuff, you know. And gin martini is like, you know, I don't know, it's like a classic, like very old school kind of cocktail, but you know, it's just very satisfying. I mean, but one is enough. Like one, your night is pretty much done. I mean, I don't know, maybe some of y'all are a little more hardcore than me. But I'm pretty much a one and doneer with the martini. I just, you know, I've been enjoying making like different cocktails during the quarantine. I've been calling them quarantinis, you know, just doing experiments. I think I'm gonna bring back my like quarantining experiments because I made some good stuff. Like early in the lockdown, I was going crazy, but now I kind of slowed down a little bit. You know, I'm like, it's gotten, you know, it's lost its luster. You know. All right, so we've got all of the cilantro minced, cut, ready to go. All right, I think Clover Bean, do you want to eat your dinner? All right, I'm gonna feed Clover and I will be right back to cook. All right, Clover is back in, went outside, pooped and peed, all good to go. So I think the fish is definitely gonna be ready to go. All right, I'm gonna pat these with a paper towel real quick. Get some of the excess moisture on them, because there's like fish in a pack always have like a little moisture on them, you know? It's kind of gross, but these smell really fresh, so I'm glad. Whole Foods always has the best like frozen fish fillets, you know? It's so good. And when I say really fresh, I mean they smell like nothing. So, okay. Wait, I am loving this. How cute is that? Is that not the cutest? Oh my gosh. That looks good. Do you guys like tilapia? I think it's a delicious fish. I love tilapia. By the way, I totally should also put a label on this oil bottle. That would be cute, wouldn't it? Okay. Going crazy with the cricket. Just nuts. Oh guys, here's that thing, the food huggers that I was telling you about. Can you see the logo? You can't really see the logo, but like you just put the lemon like in, you just press it in there, boop, boop, and it goes right in. It's so, oh, it's supposed to. Uh-oh, maybe this one's too small for this lemon. Oh, there it goes. Look at that, look at that. Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay, I'm all done cooking and I made my martini, I'll show you. So here's my dirty martini on a Monday. Oops. Anyway, I'm gonna put some nice B-roll shots of our finished dinner at the end of this for you, and I will put the recipe down in the description below, so if you wanna make this, you can make it. It's really, really good. The original recipe does call for couscous, but rice is better. All right, you guys, I hope you're having a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, wherever you are. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.